What makes a Jewish family seek to employ a Caribbean nanny?
I think it would depend on the type of Jew you're talking about. If you're speaking about someone who's an Orthodox Jew or who is an Hasidic Jew or a Satmar Jew, chances are they're not hiring anyone to take care of their children. I mean, usually those women aren't working outside of the house. But if you have people who are culturally Jewish, but, not really religious Jews or secular Jews who go to temple on, I almost said Sunday, but Saturday. Go to the temple on Saturday, just the way you have, Christians who bump into church on Sundays every once in a while. I mean, what you're looking for is someone who is competent and caring. So I think that cultural divide isn't so huge if you're a Reform or just a secular, you happen to be Jewish just the way you happen to be, Black or Catholic. So,
I know two young women who are working currently for Orthodox Jewish families, and there's a lot they've had to read, they've had to research, they even took a little instructional course on how to prepare food, and there's a lot done.
When I was 17 years old, I could run a kosher kitchen.
Wow.
The first family I worked for in New Jersey, they were observant, but, she kept kosher in the house, and I worked in her kitchen, and I knew about the mixing regulations, and we had 2 dishwashers, and, the dairy utensils went into this dishwasher and the meat utensils went into the other one. And
a nanny would remain strong and continue to be that great caregiver, knowing that this is really kind of a means to an end. They're not just cleaning Jewish bottoms all day just to keep doing it. They want to do more. So what's your center? How do you remain strong?
Right. I think it helps to work for a wonderful family. It helps to have an understanding employer who understands that you are a full person, that you have, to have the clear channels of communication, right? So that this is your job, this is not your life. And it's a tricky kind of job because it's so interpersonal. You're in someone's house taking care of their children, but ultimately this is your job. And I think once those sort of boundaries are established, right, that this is a job that you get up and you go to and you perform it to the best of your ability, with a little something extra because you are dealing with a child, you are raising a child, but at the end of the day, right, you go home to your own family, you have your own dreams. It is about, I think, on the one hand, working with an understanding family and having that sort of clear communication, but it also is about knowing yourself and knowing what you want, and not just knowing it, but actively trying to get it.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
The case for people who leave developing countries and move to, world superpowers to make a way, and they most times do domestic work to actually get to the next level.